Hi, I'm Neha, a technology leader with people first mindset. And here I give you a closer, more personal look at my days, my thoughts, and my life. Today, I am specifically speaking to people who feel limited by their current access to resources, who feel limited by the amount of money they have, or the contacts they have, or the support they have, no matter resources in what form. But if you feel that you cannot achieve a certain thing because of lack of a certain resource in your life, this is for you. I was one of you. Here's a story from my childhood. Like I said, I've had a very, very loving childhood and yet a really, really challenging one. And I always grew up confused, not really knowing whether we were well to do or we were not well to do. Because situations kept changing and going up and down in my life. In terms of money, also in terms of support from the family and extended family. And so I grew up with a dream of becoming a doctor someday, a medical doctor. I was really, really inclined to it. And I think the inclination grew much stronger when, during my middle school years, I had a group of friends whose parents were all doctors, and I saw their lives closely, and I felt like I just wanted that for myself. And so I was already a really good student and definitely capable of getting the good grades and scores that were needed to, become a medical doctor. And so I was making this belief stronger and stronger in my mind that that's what I wanted to do with my life. That's who I wanted to be in my life. And as I grew up, as adversity struck, I was hit by reality and I started to feel like, okay, this is what I want to do, but I don't think I have the resources to do it. I don't think my parents are going to be able to support this financially. And I don't think there is anybody in my network who loves me enough or who's invested in me enough to temporarily, lend a helping hand to me. Through all of this thinking, I decided that I will give up on my dream. I will not be a medical doctor, and instead, I chose to become a computer engineer. And the main reason for this was because this would fetch me money much sooner. I would be earning much sooner than I would if I chose to be a doctor, and my education would cost much less. Well, and then I did this to myself once again when, after completing my computer engineering, I wanted to do my master's in the US, get a graduate degree. But again, I thought, well, I don't have the resources. I don't know how this is going to work out financially. And so I decided that I'm going to put it off a little bit, maybe work a few years, gather the resources, and then go for it. But I know now, I could have been a medical doctor. I could have done my master's, got my graduate degree straight out of college if I really wanted to, and if I really stuck with it and tried and didn't give up on myself so quickly and so easily, and didn't feel limited by the access to current resources that I had at the time. And you know why I'm so confident that ways to achieve my goals would have shown up for me? It's because when I was in the 12th grade in India, I stood first among girls in the merit list. And because of that, I got a lot of scholarship offers. And I was able to do my computer engineering 100% on scholarship. In fact, the scholarship money that was coming in was higher than what I needed to pay my fees for my engineering college. And so I know that if I would have wanted, I would have gotten enough scholarships to put me through medical school as well. And the same thing applies for me while getting my master's as well. Somewhere down the line, I got distracted. I didn't stand up for myself like I should have. And that is the reason why I ended up making compromises. It was never really the lack of resources. It really was my lack of fighting for myself, fighting for my goals and my dreams. And as soon as I, in my life, started standing up for myself and fighting for myself and sticking up to myself, resources started to show up. I saw that opportunities landed and people who wanted to support me were more visibly available in my circle. Money has always been a fun topic for me, but every time I have needed the money has shown up for me. And so I now know that if I want something and I just work at it with whatever resources I currently have, even if they may seem not enough at the moment, enough resources will eventually show up. And so, with all my heart, I want to tell all the people out there who feel limited by their current state, who feel like they're not able to achieve something because they don't have whatever prerequisites they need to get there. I'm urging you to just stick to your goals, just stay focused, do whatever you can, keep researching, keep finding avenues, don't give up on yourself, don't give up on your dreams. And there is so much the universe does for us. The universe has our back just as long as we are sticking up for ourselves first. So I really hope this helps you not feel limited by your current resources, and this gives you the little push you need to keep trudging forward, to keep believing in your dreams and believing in the fact that the universe has your back and resources will show up for you, opportunities will knock your door, and everything will work out just the way you want it to. Thank you so much for listening to me today. Let's stay connected. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you can also follow me on Instagram and LinkedIn for more content of this type. Until then, love and gratitude all around.